Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back. Before I get into today's video as well, a little disclaimer. I do not need no type of hate or negativity or anybody shaming me. This is for the people that feel like they can relate or understand me from where I'm coming from my own perspective. If you feel like you cannot understand to what this title is for my video, then this video is not for you. Obviously, you see what it's about. And if you are a fat phobic person, or you have some type of beef, you have some type of secret animosity or some type of animosity towards fat people, then this video is not for you. And we're not going to do negative over here. I made a list of things on what I'm going to be going over in today's video. I'm going to get into my own experience of being fat. I have, over the last couple of years, I have gained weight. I will say that I was put on birth control. I was on and off. I'm no longer on birth control anymore because of my reaction to it. It's not good for me. It makes me sick majority of the time of every birth control they put me on, and I usually go by the pill. I don't do any other method of contraceptive. And I mean, like, as in the IUD or shots, the implant. I've always taken the pill. And the pill or any type of birth control can make you gain weight. It has a lot of symptoms and birth controls and side effects. So when I was on birth control, it did make me gain a little bit weight, but it's not majority or the reason why I've gained so much weight over the last couple of years. It's mainly because I have an unhealthy relationship with food, and that I don't put too much exercise in my day-to-day routine. And that's something that I've been working on. I've been working on eating better and exercising, but since I've been sick over the last week or so, I haven't been exercising, because when I'm sick, I'm not going to be doing anything that requires me to get up, especially if I know I physically can't do it. Now, looking back at pictures of me when I was younger and I was considered chubby or fat, I didn't even look near chubby or fat. I would say I was mid-size. You know, I had a little bit of fat on me, but it wasn't obese, like critical condition. People most definitely made me feel bad about that, and I feel like that's why it's gotten to me and made me who I am today. And that's something that I'm also working on. There's a lot of things that I need to work on personally for myself because of the things that I've been through. It's not fun considered to be the fat person. It's never been fun for me. So I honestly feel like people should never judge somebody based off their appearance, their looks, because you never know what a person has been through or what they're going through for them to be the way they are today. I feel like my weight most definitely has something to do mentally. It's always a mental thing when it comes to your relationship with food and gaining weight. I started to lose a lot of weight in 2018, but I was not losing weight in a healthy way. I was restricting myself from food. I was restricting myself from a lot of things, and I was putting a lot of exercise into my day-to-day routine. And honestly and truly, this isn't the only time or timing that I was doing that. I was doing it in 2019, a little bit of 2020, and then I just stopped. And then that's when my weight started going up. And it has made me feel very insecure. Like, in dating, which we'll get into, but like, it has not made me feel insecure when I'm talking to other guys. No, I necessarily haven't had any problems, but there's times like I let it get the best the worst in me. I get, not the best, the worst in me when it comes to feeling insecure in relationships that I've been in, because I'm single. I honestly feel more insecure around girls that look better than me, like skinny girls. Like, I'm not jealous. Like, I don't envy anybody because of what they look like, because I wish to look like them or better. No, I never am the type to hate or to be jealous because of that. Honestly, I'm a girl's girl, and I feel like a lot of girls that I'm around aren't girls. Like, they're not the type to support you and be there for you no matter what, and or to not typically body shame. There's a lot of girls that I know that just don't like fat people, or a fat woman to be exact. My entire life I've always been sad about being fat. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm being real here. I'm being 100% honest with you as the audience. I've tried to deal with it the best way possible to make myself happier about my weight. But honestly and truly, I feel like I'm not the happiest when I'm around people that feel like they're uncomfortable or they just don't like me because of my weight. And like, there's like, it's okay. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and make people feel like they have to like fat people. At least give us decency out of respect, you know, that we are human at the end of the day and we have feelings. And also another thing, I don't want nobody sitting up here talking about, girl, you're not fat. Yes, I am. Okay, I'm not social media plus size fat. Okay, I'm not fat in the right places. Okay, comes to social media, because that very much plays a really big role in being fat or in the plus size community, that I'm not that type of standard in that community. I'm plus size, but I'm not plus size. Like, I'll post pictures of what I mean for people to get what I'm trying to interpret here. But when you go on TikTok or you go on any social media app, but mainly TikTok, and you see a plus size girl that's showing off her body, it's mainly going to be the pear-shaped hourglass BBL type of plus size, but she just looks a bit bigger. But that's still like acceptable in the plus size community, or just in American beauty standard in a way. Because if you were to look at the plus size models in the model industry, what do they look like? They look like the typical slim, thick girl that has the BBL, but she just has more fat. And honestly and truly, she could be at her healthiest. I've been struggling with this for years, and for me to sit here and make a video about this, I'm making big girl moves, literally, because I couldn't have done this years ago. Make a video about being fat. I have been made fun of. I have been bullied in school for being fat, by some family members being fat. I've been used for my body sexually because I'm fat. Okay, there's a lot more to it than just what I'm giving you right now from what I've experienced, because that has put a lot on my mental health and make me feel worthless because of the shit that I've been through when I was younger. And in just not when I was younger, but this is also what I mean as now and recently. That puts a lot on me, because you don't know what I've been through, had to go through at a young age of being a big girl. And I've always never been the type to sit here and judge someone based off what they look like, rather if it's weight, skin tone, sexuality, whatever. I don't care about any of that. My mama raised me better to not discriminate. I don't discriminate. I've dated, been with white people, you know, mixed, whatever, you know, you name it. A big guy. I've been with a big guy before. I've been with a skinny guy before. You know, I've been with them all. I don't discriminate. And when it comes to friends too, I don't give a fuck what you look like. As long as me and you, we have a really good bond connection, we get along, you know, we match each other's levels, energy, you know, then we're good. Like, I would love to hang out with you. I would love to be your friend. I am big on is a person's personality and what's in the inside of a person. Some people can be so fucking fine and attractive on the outside, but as soon as they show you who they truly are on in the inside, it makes them look so ugly. But I wouldn't try to make myself look like something that I'm not. I always try to be my real, truly authentic self. I have been depressed a lot, mentally and emotionally, growing up as the big girl. And then on top of that, I grew up in a small town full of racist white people. And then being a black chubby girl, you know, like, that doesn't make it any better. I have had a lot of hurtful things said to me, okay? And it's like, at the time, I let that shit get to me because I was always the type to let every single little thing a person says get to me. I feel like I'm going all over the place, but I'm not really too open to go into the little details of the things that I have been through in my past that were like said to me and things that I had to go through and experience. But just know that majority of everything that I said about the people that have said something about my weight, or made me feel some type of way about my weight or whatever, yeah, that's basically what I have been through. My relationships with certain people, and I mean as in friends, family, dating, or relationships I've been in the past. For one, I don't have that many friends. When it comes to my friendships, because I'm very careful who I want to be friends with that make me feel comfortable and safe around them about my weight, you know, I don't want to be around somebody that's like making me feel bad for what I eat, you know, for the way I look, like, because I'm fat. Like, I just avoid being around those type of people. I haven't really had any difficulties like with friendships. With family, it's been different on like different sides of my family, like on my mom's or my dad's, because I'm not really close to my dad's side of the family, if I'm being real. There's a lot of skinny people on my mom's side of the family, and I just feel like they just don't relate to me. They'll never like understand what I truly go through in the inside, which is another thing that I hate. I hate people like, oh, you're not fat, you're just thick. No, I'm fat, okay? Saying somebody is fat, I feel like it's not an insult. It's just a fact. When someone calls me fat, I don't get hurt. But younger me, yes, I got hurt. I made amends with the fact that I am fat. That's not an insult, because there's fat people that are out here beautiful, gorgeous as fuck, okay? Fat doesn't mean ugly, okay? I don't know why some people are making it seem that like you can be skinny and ugly. My experience being fat has affected my relationships. I've like dating wise, romantic, I feel like I can make a separate video about this, but because it's a lot more to it. But mainly most guys that I have dated are into it. They're into all of this, literally. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that bell to be notified whenever I upload, and stay blessed, guys. Goodbye. Love you.